Greetings, Japan fans. In today's show, we're going to be talking about luck in selling. So let's get going. This is the fourth year of the Sales Japan Series podcast, and we are broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku. It is Chic Central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guide committed to your success, the president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, the best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery, and my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be released shortly. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive COVID-19. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn, who, unlike many other podcast hosts, have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesdays, the Presentation Japan Series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan Series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan Series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. And Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 229, and we are talking about the 7 lucky stars of selling. So let's go! Luck is the nexus of hard work and persistence. Salespeople need some luck, even if they have to create it themselves. That old blues refrain, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all, can't apply. We have to make our own luck. And here are 7 luck creation principles we can start using immediately to help us get there. No fancy varsity degrees or puffed up IQ scores needed. Common sense that morphs to common practice is all we need to change our luck in sales. Number 1, arouse in the other person an eager want. Salespeople are consumed by what they want, and it is usually getting enough commission to be able to eat. Buyers don't purchase for any other reason than getting what they want. Our job is to communicate in such a way the client realizes they have a want they didn't recognize or give sufficient import to previously. Opportunity cost is a measure which shows that taking no action is not a zero-cost option. Clients are not in a static market. The competitors are still alive and hungry for market share. Number 2, talk in terms of the other person's interests. We have to show that taking action today is needed, and that argument has to be based around a good understanding of what the client needs as opposed to wants. If we honestly have the buyer's interest foremost in our minds, we can build the trust needed to secure the business. Number 3, the only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Salespeople arguing with buyers is the silliest thing in the world. Nevertheless, there are legions of salespeople out there trying to slam square pegs into round holes and make a deal fit which should never even be a consideration. Trying to overpower the buyer to drive them through force of will to buy is ridiculous. Has always been ridiculous and will remain ridiculous. Some salespeople don't learn, however. Number 4, let the other person do a great deal of the talking. Talkative salespeople lose a lot of potential business. Being good in sales means being a tremendously good listener. Understanding what the client needs is critical to providing a match that works between what you are selling and the gap in the client's business which they need to fix. When I realize I've violated the 20-80 ratio of salesperson to buyer occupying the airwaves, I shut up and ask a question to get them talking. We all need to be alert to our proclivity to love the sound of our own voice. Find out more when we come back from the break. You can find out more about those programs on our website at enjapan.dalecarnegie.com, and you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery, and my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery. If you like learning by watching videos, we have over 1,000 for you there on Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Sundays, Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders in Japan from SMEs all the way up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Now, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Now, today's show is being sponsored by our Professional Leadership Series, and on the 26th of March, we'll look at the innovation process, and on the 2nd of April, we'll be covering analysing issues and making decisions. Welcome back. Number 5, try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. What are the buyer's fears, headaches, and aspirations? If we don't know these answers, then we are not doing our job as salespeople. Force-feeding our pitch down the buyer's throat is stupid, but so many salespeople do just that. They launch straight into their widget pitch without finding out what the buyer needs. Something so basic, but so commonly missed in sales. Number 6, ask questions instead of making statements. If I say it as a salesperson, it might be true, but if the buyer says it, then it is 100% true without any doubt. Our communication skills are called upon to make sure we ditch every opportunity to tell the client something and rather replace that statement with the same information, but now reconstituted as a question. For example, we have overnight delivery is a statement. Rather than trotting this out, we say instead, would having overnight delivery be of value to your business? If they say yes, then we can talk about how we do that. If they say no, then we keep fishing for what is of value to them by asking questions. Number 7, make the other person happy about doing the thing you suggest. We want action. We want the order right now without delay. We don't want buyers to think about it or worse, agree in principle and then do nothing about it. We need them motivated to buy. What will success mean for them in their business? What can we do to help them become even more successful? If we can wrap our sale up in those flags of self-interest, then they will buy, and they will buy right now. Keep these principles in your mind when talking to clients. They're not complex to remember, but are complex to execute. Well, that is sales, and that is a requirement. Get onto them right now. Delay no more, and make sales today. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, please work on your karma and share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Use it and go out there and survive. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.